You should have read this morning's newspaper, Mr. Cortez. You'd have read that they arrested someone else as the Christmas thief. And they found your bag of silver.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do.
A stable can be a dangerous place. A horse can kick you right in the head. You know what I mean?
So far, the police can only book you on robbery because you haven't hurt anybody yet. You don't think I'd be so stupid as to come here without calling the police first? They'll be here any second. They're on their way.
I really should have taken care of you last night.
All right, get him out of here.
I have a fingerprint I lifted from a doorknob at the Garlands. I'm sure it's going to match Mr. Cortez's.
Well, we'll get our forensic boys right over to your house. Can I take you home, Nancy?
That's all right. I'll take her.
How did you become cavalry?
Your girlfriend told me what you were doing. I didn't like the sound of it. Thought I'd check it out. I didn't want to look like an amateur. What was that for?
It was for saving my life.
I'm gonna have to do that more often.
You know something? You're really not so bad after all.
I gotta hand it to you. You said you'd prove Griffin was innocent, even if you didn't prove he was Santa Claus.
And I think it's to Mr. Griffin's credit, after all he's been through, that he has consented to be our guest of honor at our Christmas Eve party tonight.
It's a joy. It's a joy.
How did it feel to be representing Santa Claus, Mr. Drew, even if it was for just a few hours?
It felt, Christmassy.
That's the same car that was outside the stable when they got Griffin.
That old guy surrounds himself with more people than the president. How do we get to him?
We wait until tonight, when Santa's a nice fat target.
What about that lawyer? I hear his daughter's a detective. She's the one that caught the Christmas thief. They've been the closest to the old guy. Suppose he told them what he saw.
Well, we won't take any more chances. We'll get all three of them.
I got you some nice surprises this year, Nance. But you've never told me what you really want for Christmas.
When I was little and we were in Amsterdam, I saw a little China Dresden doll in a shop window. It was a little Dutch girl with clogs. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I always wanted that doll. I've never seen anything like it again. Not here, anyway.
Gee, you should have told me about it.
Excuse me, I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, Mr. Griffin, you're not interrupting anything. Come on in.
I know the party's about to start. I didn't want to leave it too late. I just wanted to thank both of you. And particularly you, Nancy, for your faith in an old man.
There's nothing old about you. You're the most youthful person I've ever met.
Ah, well.